Well, earlier this week, I did what I do many times when I'm in the building alone. There's absolutely nobody here. So what I did is I came into our sanctuary, our place of worship, and I walk up and down the rows and I sing various hymns. Yesterday I was singing out the Hymns of Grace hymnal that I have. And as I made my way around the pews, I also kind of came up here on the platform, went up behind where the pulpit currently sits, and then I came back to this spot. And as I stood at this particular spot, it struck me that this is the spot that I've stood and proclaimed the gospel for the last 12 years. Well, not really for the last 12 years, but for 12 years. It's not the last 12 because for the last 9 months or so, I've been standing in different places. Sometimes for a season actually, we had a place situated for me right about here where I sat for many of our videos that we were doing initially in this COVID season. Then I've stood on the back of a truck out in our parking lot, and then now our pulpit has been moved back a little distance in order to make things safer as far as the droplets and such during the preaching event. But again, this has been the place, this has been the spot that I've stood to proclaim the gospel. Now, whether I'm standing here or out there or sitting back here or back here, the message has remained the same. And the message is actually captured in one of the songs that I sang earlier this week. It's one of Charles Wesley's hymns, And Can It Be? He ends with, "No condemnation, now I dread. Jesus and all in him is mine. Alive in him my living head, and clothed in righteousness divine. Bold I approach the eternal throne, and claim the crown through Christ my own. Amazing love, how can it be that thou, my God, shouldst die for me?" That is what we proclaim. That is what we believe. And that is what keeps us moving on.